2 more days of content. We're dragging this out as long as possible to make the most amount of stream content before I have to think of a new idea. We love stalling. Alright, good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. The baby girl's pretty upset because the workers are back. They've been digging another fucking hole. All they do is come over and dig a fucking hole and then fill it in. That's their entire purpose, and they're loud. Yeah, right, my baby. Can you not nibble on my sheets? Hazel. Don't nibble my sheets. Don't you huff at me. She's mad because I didn't let her out on the balcony because she's just gonna bark. Anyways, yeah, happy Thursday. We're doing more of this challenge, followed by maybe Minecraft later, maybe not, depends on how I feel. I am still very tilted from yesterday because I kept queuing up after streaming, kept losing more games. So, I have down a lot of elo, and I should probably take a break, but you know what? You live and you learn. Anyways, we're gonna run ads on Twitch and play connections in the meantime. Doggy. That's you. Fine. Prize. Swag. Stone. Kitty. Ball. Ducky. Birdie. Go. Sweat. Purse. Mixed. Hot. Hot. Puck. Dandy. I mean, I feel like this is bait. Can this just be like Snoop Dogg reference? No? Okay. That was a little out there. I had to guess. Stone, pot, swag, doggy, Snoop Dogg. I guess it would probably be dog more than doggy, but Stone, kitty, ball. Hot, go, swell. Mix. Like, I feel like this is an obvious guess, but it just doesn't make sense because it's too obvious. Ball, puck. Go, swell. Swag, fine. Fine, swell. Dandy. Maybe mixed. Go, pot, puck, birdie. Buggy, prize, swag, stone, kitty, ball, ducky, birdie, go, purse, mixed, pot, puck. Got me one away. Fine, swell, dandy. Fuck. Like, but what else would you stay here? I don't know what the other one would be. I thought it was like mixed feelings, you know? Go, no. Pot, no. Puck. Ball. Oh. Prize, purse. Stone. I don't really know. I don't really have any like other ideas here, and I'm kind of bored already. I feel like if I don't get one instantly on these boards, it just becomes so boring quickly because I just don't see anything. Especially since I did like 2 throwaway guesses for fun at the start. And now it's like, imagine if I had 2 more guesses right now, but I only have 1 guess, so I just have no investment. Yeah, I have no investment to this. Ichi. Ducky. I've never heard ducky called that. Wait, okay. I have never heard ducky as like a form of peachy. Winnings, kitty, pop, prize, purse. I don't get kitty. Pop, prize, purse. Like, I understand that. I don't get kitty. Piece of Olympic sports material, ball, birdie, puck, stone. Oh, I was thinking golf birdie. Not, oh. Doggy bag, go bag, mix bag, swag bag. I don't, like, I don't know what these three are. I don't know what a go bag is. I don't know what a mixed bag is. Like, okay, a mixed bag. I don't think of mixed bags, though. And then what's a swag bag? Like, I didn't know half of this. Like, I don't know what I've never heard the word kitty for winnings. I've never heard the word ducky for peachy. This is like understandable, but I wasn't thinking about it in this way. Like, this is the only reasonable one for me. And then doggy bag is the only bag I know. Or it's like, I'm not gonna think of mixed bag. When I hear mixed, I'm not thinking mixed bag. I'm thinking mixed feelings, or like mixed, like you mix together. I don't think mixed bag. A bag of free stuff from like an event. Okay, didn't know that. So it's like, I just didn't know half the board in terms of like what the words meant. Even though it's like, I'm not gonna search up kitty. Like, normally I search up words that I don't know what they mean, but it's like, I'm not gonna search up kitty because I don't know the definition of kitty or ducky. I'm just thinking, oh, it's a cute word for duck and a cute word for kitty. Or a kitty, a kitten. You know? Not what I'm thinking. I don't know. Not my Wordle. Don't know what they mean, so whatever. Anyways, let's give it up to day 3. Good morning, body. Day 3. We're gonna go through day 5 and 6 today because I only go through 2 days of stream. Or I'm sorry, 6 and 7. Is it day 4? Oh, it's day 4. I thought we were day 3 still. She thinks whenever I eat Ritz crackers, she's gonna get some. And she will stare me down when I start eating them. So I had to stare her back. Get breakfast again. We're out of cream cheese for my bagels, and I haven't gone to the store, so I'm having our Ritz crackers for breakfast instead. My sweet baby. Alrighty, let's start walking around and planning the day. So tomorrow, on the 7th of spring, it's supposed to rain, so we're gonna catch the legend out that day. So today we want to fish to level 10 fishing. I'm on PC. Also, try to keep it English only, please. So, sir, it's almost lunch for me. No, this is when I eat. It's 10:30. It's not almost lunch. Lunch is like a 2 p.m. thing. So we need to get level 10 fishing. While you technically don't need level 10 fishing to hook the legend because you can use a trout soup for it, I want level 10 fishing so when I catch the legend tomorrow, I can sell it for its full price ASAP. So we need level 10 fishing today. So that would be the first thing that we do. Basically, first thing in the morning, I would say. Don't really know. next up is once we get level 10 fishing, the rest of the day should be spent clearing the farm. This farm needs to be cleared. We need 2,000. You heard me right. 2,000 spots to plant parsnips on. So, I should actually load up a thing to see like how much space I actually need to clear, because the less space I need to clear, the better. And I don't know how much farmable space there is on the each farm, because it's like if I can not have to chop this down and just have like a line here and then just do 2,000 spots along the coast here, that would be ideal. You know, so that would be the ideal thing. So we'll load that up here in a minute. The other thing is we're likely going to I'm probably just gonna have to eat fish today, or I guess row. I do need some energy to be able to do everything. I kind of just want to wait until noon at this point to check out the saloon, because I will be moving around town most likely, so I can actually check the saloon. So Stardew Valley planner. All right, let's load that up. We're just gonna let Stardew run in the background. Why does this not fit? No, I thought it was just offset for whatever reason. Alright, so we need to switch the layout to beach farm. And then we need to do some toggles. No tillable area. It crops. Okay. Want information. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to basically clear the farm then. Because 24, so it's like minus 500. And then if you actually like took a look at the farm. I can't remove any stumps. Reese, thing for the 10 months. I can't remove any stumps. Stuffing's useless. So it kind of just becomes like I need to clear around all the stumps. I'll need about 1900 spots if I remember correctly. It was a little more than like 19. It's like 1925. And wow, like I have like a majority of the spots, it's like we're not gonna get every nook and cranny, so we just have any skill maxed yet. We'll have fishing maxed by the end of the day. But yeah, I'm gonna have to remove these trees. So I'm gonna need a lot of food. I mainly just need to remove all the trees, stumps, and twigs today, because tomorrow we don't have our pickaxe until tomorrow, and then tomorrow we're going to pick up or we're gonna remove all the stone. So we will need a lot of energy, so definitely going to be using the row for that, and then we'll probably use whatever extra fish we have. So the plan for today is to go immediately to the north, fish until level 10 fishing. As soon as we get level 10 fishing, we head home or to the saloon to buy salads. Actually, I don't think we'll be able to sell anything for that, so yeah. Actually, we might head down to the south and pick up the bottom chest to move the stuff up, because I'm gonna need that soon. I'm just gonna want it. So we get the fish down south, head back up, or I could honestly do that in the morning tomorrow before I head over to the town. Actually, no, I'm starting with the legend up north. So yeah, I should do that today. Get that today, and then we're just gonna full clear the farm, or as much as we can by the end of the day. I don't actually know how long it's going to take us to get level 10 fishing, so we're just gonna have to find out here. I'm hoping it doesn't take that long, but you never know. Got a Joja Cola from fishing, so we may as well use it. We're fast as fuck, boy. Actually have to make a choice here. Theoretically, I'm pretty sure mushrooms is just better, though I basically will not be touching the cave. Have I checked for bubbles? I mean, I'm only fishing at the lake, so it doesn't really matter. If the bubbles show up, I'll walk at them. I'll sell the stuff later, so it doesn't really make a difference. Don't need that, don't need that. Oh, actually, I can utilize those. We'll need that, we'll need that, put that there, put that there. Alright, off we go. You get XP from the mushrooms now. That said, like, I will not, like, I made, like, I was saying, like, mushrooms are technically better, but in reality, I'm not even going to go into the mushroom cave. The main argument for mushrooms is the fact that you get a dehydrator. The rest of it is irrelevant. Oh, you make 38k from parsnips. Well, I have about 20,000 gold worth of fish on me currently. I'm gonna catch the legend tomorrow because it's raining, so that's another 11k. And then I still need to fish around 60 more fish today, which is another probably around 10k. I also have about 2,000 to 3,000 gold worth of fish in a chest down south in Cindersap. You know, I thought we would make more money from fishing, but I spent a lot of money to make fishing go by faster. So I don't really, I'm like kind of just going over things in my head about what I could do. Realistically, yeah, it's probably just killing monsters in the mines. Or diamond money. But that's still a lot, right? Like, how many diamonds is that? And it's not like I'm gonna have burglar's ring, so it's not as efficient. But it's realistically the best thing I can do currently. If I were to do this again, I would actually look into getting the fish smoker, unironically. But then you'd have to be so greedy about fish. I don't know, it's kind of hard. No, it's not worth going out my way for a burglar's ring. It'd take 2 days to do that. Just not worth it. For basically no XP. The issue is the Riverland farm does not have enough farmable spots for the parsnips. Half the farms are not possible for this because you would have to do something other than parsnips for the XP, which would mean you would need to get more than 4 rain days in the time frame. I guess depending on how much extra money you make from the fish smoker, you might be able to do kale or something, and then just like do a few extra kale and just water it 2 days, and then the rest parsnips to make up for the XP or the missing spots. But the other issue with it is the fact that you won't have your axe upgrade by the time that you need it. So you would need to make up for the not only just the amount of spots that you're missing entirely, also all the spots that you're missing from the stumps and large rocks, because I have no way of removing those by the time frame that I need to. Like, I'm just accepting that I don't. Yeah, Forest Farm doesn't even have enough. The only farms that have enough are Four Corners, Beach, Standard, and Wilderness. The other 4 do not have enough spots. Yeah, you would have to get too many rain days, though. Like, this run technically gets 5. So you could, like, realistically just water a few extra pieces of kale and do the rest parsnips, but it's like I don't know how many extra pieces of kale you have to do, because you do have a few, like there's gonna be a few dead days this run. I should, like, literally I'll just be waiting for the festival towards the end, especially if I get a lot of extra. Well, I mean, in this run I probably won't have those dead days, but if I started with this fish smoker, I would have those dead days, because I wouldn't have to do extra like money grinding, and I would have extra salads and coffees already by now, which will speed things up, because it's like I don't have the money to afford coffees and salads. But imagine if I was able to just start smoking all these iridium quality largemouths right now, like throughout the day. I would have so much more money. Smoked legend as well. So much more money. So maybe you could get away with the Riverlands farm. If this run fails, I'll probably actually look at the Riverlands farm a little bit closer. Could probably. The issue is like, without it being free, you have to invest 10k into it, and then at the same time, you have to go out of your way to get to floor 20 to catch the jelly. Right. So you're basically losing the entire value of the legend that you would get prior to it. But then you would, I mean, like, you would technically get a little bit, a little extra from other fish. But the issue is like, you have to sell the fish to get 10k. So you have to sell fish early to get the 10k. And then you can start smoking. Yeah, like Riverlands farm, you can literally just start with 9 fish smokers as well. I mean, you can technically just get an infinite amount by building and placing. Start with multiplayer cabins and then remove them. Each multiplayer cabin has a fish smoker in it that you can take and then destroy the house. Again, I have to invest 10,000 gold into it and then go and get the jellies needed for it. At this point, hell no, it takes too much time. I would have had to go in with the thought process of it at the start, which I didn't think it was worth it at the start, and honestly, I still believe it's not worth it in this situation right now. It's only about whether or not you can start with it on the Riverlands farm, and you can make the farming work on the Riverlands farm, and that's the difference. The funny thing about the fish smoker is you could probably get into Skull Caverns early enough where you could brute force a rain totem from Skull Caverns, so you don't need nearly as many rain days from the RNG. You just need a few to cover the first couple. So then you can do entirely kale, which should be very possible. Yeah, kale has like an issue behind it, but you just gotta realize how much extra money it is. Because I have 51 coal and I haven't bought any coal whatsoever throughout the entirety of this run. So I would be able to double the amount of money from the largemouth basses, which I believe sell for 300 each. So they would what, sell for 900 or 600? 600 times 51. If I was able to smoke this entire stack of largemouth bass, this would be 30,000 gold. 30,000. That doesn't even include the fact that, like, I would have been able to smoke the catfish that I caught on day 3 that I just didn't do because I didn't need it, or I didn't have the ability to. Okay. Oh. I honestly thought I would be level 10 by now, but I wanted to do this unseated, so I can't really rely on getting books from Traveling Cart. Yeah, I mean, I'll use the books that are 100% consistent from the Desert Festival, but I'm not going to use books from the Traveling Cart. I love how I got level 10 fishing from Driftwood. out of everything, I got level 10 fishing from Driftwood. I was less than 3 XP off after those bubbles. Alright, money time. Money time. How much money do I have? And I gotta see if I have to go and catch more fish, because money's going to be tight. So 300 for the largemouth times 52, so that's 15,000 gold in iridium quality, plus 225 times 37 is 23,920, plus where are our bullheads on this list? 225 times 16 plus 168 times 13. So we have 29,709 gold worth of these fish, just these 4 alone in my inventory. We will be catching the legend tomorrow, which will be another 11,250. So that will be 40,959 gold before we sell, or before we buy, or yeah, before we do anything else. I believe there's around 3,000-ish gold down south, plus whatever else I have in the chest. So I have about 45,000 gold from fish right now. No price catalog. It's literally too early for the book merchant to even show up. The first day that the book merchant is possible to show up is the 11th. It is spring 6, year 1. So no, and I'm also not wasting 3,000 gold on the price catalog. All right, so what are we spending the 45,000 gold on? Parsnip seeds. So we need 15,000 for farming XP divided by 8, so that is 1,875 parsnips. There will be about 7 days worth of waiting for it. So we gotta add 7 times 4 for crows. So we need a minimum of 1,903. Let's just round that up to 1,925, just in case if something goes horribly wrong. Times that by 20. We need 38,050 gold worth of parsnip seeds. So that means we'll have around like 6k left over. All right. So we'll have around 6k left over to just buy whatever we need. It'll most likely just be salads and a few coffees for the mines. You get fishing level 10 in only 6 days. This isn't even fast. Like you can get fishing level 10 by like the 4th, 5th if you really tried. It's just perfect catching every single fish, or basically every single fish. Perfect catching a fish gives you a 2.4 times XP multiplier. So every perfect catch I got on these largemouth basses, I was getting, was it 60 XP? I was getting 60 fishing XP per fish. And you just catch. Okay, Blade, no, okay. Blade didn't get to level 10 fishing by day 3. He got to level 7, had Dish of the Sea, and then was pseudo level 10. So I could have been that, like, just as early as him. Or a little bit later, but like basically just as early. Unless if I'm misremembering it. But he got, I'm pretty sure he was pseudo level 10 for it. No, you did not. You do not need to be true level 10 for the legend. Oh, so you're bad. True. Also, he used the seeded run that literally gave him bubbles the entire day. Where this is an unseeded run where I didn't get bubbles the entire day. Like, you need a very specific setup to be able to do it that fast. Okay. So, level 10. We don't want to sell anything today. We want to wait to tomorrow. So now we have the rest of the day to clear the farm. Yeah, we're going to need to clear the farm because there's no way I'm planting, or I'm hoeing and planting 2,000 parsnip seeds tomorrow in a single day. Without food buffs. So we got to start clearing today. I can't like try to greed for some extra fish here. All right. So we can get going. There's nothing in town that I need. I'm just gonna leave. Eat fish for extra energy. I will probably eat the shitter fish, yes. Like, iridium chubs go first. Roe goes first. Roe is actually more money efficient to eat than salads. All roe sells for 80 gold and gives 50 energy. Or, I'm sorry, not all roe sells for the same, but roe all gives 50 energy. And with the amount of money that the largemouth roe gives, which is 80, and the bullhead roe gives, is so small that it's actually beneficial to eat. The horseradish, I don't need it. 13 energy, who cares? Okay. I should go to the bottom at some point. So we are going to put all this away because we don't need it anymore. Let's clear a little bit of space there just in case. All right, so we want you. I'm not gonna hoe anything. Actually, I could probably hoe stuff, and then it's only a 10% chance of it disappearing, so I can get some pre-hoe in. So I'll hold that just in case. We're gonna eat that. Carp's the next efficient. I'm gonna keep those. We can eat these. All right, so we can just. We're gonna use the Lux bait. Basically, everything from fishing that I don't need anymore is just going to be sold here. So, actually, I do want to keep this for tomorrow. Catching the legend without trap bobber is actually going to show fishing being difficult. So, that should be fun. So that's going to be our setup for tomorrow. I can sell. So sell. Don't need any of this. Keep grass. This will be sold tomorrow. I'm gonna be using that to help. Okay, so anything that's not energy can be sold here. Selling smoked fish with artisan. Yeah, in what context? I'm not gonna go out of my way to get fish smokers already in this run. It's not worth the investment. If I was playing on the Riverlands farm, it would be different. But right now, for what I'm doing, it's not worth the investment. So sell. All right. So now we are just doing a lot of bullshit. I care about picking up the wood too much. Like, what do I need wood for in this run? Having a little extra wood will make a difference, so I don't need to like worry about picking it up. The fish smoker is really a, I mean, it's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's just like for what I'm trying to do, unless if I'm specifically using the Riverland farm, it's not worth me going out of my way for. It takes too long to get online for how little I'm actually fishing the rest of the run. Like, I'm catching one more fish tomorrow, and that is the rest of the fishing for the entire run. For me. Like, to put it in perspective. Like, I'm catching the legend tomorrow, and that is the last fish I'm catching the rest of the run. I do understand how much money you can make off of a fish smoker throughout the like entirety of spring, but it's just not worth it in my case right now. I mean, you basically just get coal from fishing. I have 60 coal on this file, and I got all of it from fishing. I haven't bought a single piece of coal yet. Alright. What's the hardest skill to match? Forging. It'll be our last skill. Am I paying for the bus? Well, if I wasn't buying 1900 parsnip seeds, I would already have the money for the bus. But now I have to double the amount of money that I need. Or I have. So getting enough money for the bus isn't the hard part. It's getting enough money for the parsnips and the bus, which is the hard part. What is better to eat efficiency-wise? 45 versus... That's sell for. It's arguably probably the same. Well, saying that I have the pickaxe upgrading right now, no. There's just not enough time for when you need to do things. I actually have the bars to upgrade the axe, and I only just realized, like, this morning when I was thinking about it, that I literally will not need to upgrade it, so I kind of wasted money on that. Which is kind of funny. I could have, like, 2,000 more gold right now. Deserved for getting a treasure chest while fishing. Because it takes longer for the animation to complete. Well, that's everything cleared. And that's all my energy. I just got the cave today, so now. Okay, so we will be fishing tomorrow. We won't be mining, we'll be hoeing. I'll probably need my axe, I'll probably need my scythe. Selling all of that, we'll need that. Don't need any of that. And yeah, everything's okay. All right, pretty good. Oh, you know what? I may as well pick up the extra 500 from here. Angler. Forging level 3 for cookout kit. For 3k. Probably gonna be tighter on money than I would like, but. Hello, rain. It's gonna rain tomorrow as well. Fortune teller. Neutral. Alrighty, let's get these resets underway. If I was good at the game, I would hoe in the morning to use. I would hoe 50 tiles and then run and do this, so I can save 100 energy from the trout soup. I want you to do the math of how much that many kale will cost compared to 1900 parsnips. Technically, I should be catching these fish. I know what the answer is. It's like 60,000, but 60, 70,000. I'm gonna fail this because I kind of actually want to do the efficient strat.
Also, we'd have to double check how many spots the Riverland farm actually has, because there's no way in hell I'm upgrading my pickaxe and axe to a high enough clear to clear off all the stumps. So while it says it has that many farmable spots, that doesn't include any of the tiles that I literally will not be able to have. And I don't know how many tiles are being taken up by large rocks and stumps on the farm. And that just implies that this run fails, by the way. Because it's like, I'm not going to reset for it at this point. I shouldn't need to. If the run does fail, I'll switch over to it, though. And if it theoretically works. Because starting with a fish smoker is just absolutely insane. Fishing's actually difficult when you don't have a trap bobber. That's for sure. Trap bobber actually just makes this fish a joke. I would have caught this by now if I had trap bobber. Unfortunate. Resetting for legend row? No, it's not. It's not worth that. It's not worth that much. Yeah, trap bobber makes such a big difference. Why do you reset? Because I'm not going to waste my time. It has to be efficient. Legend row is 2,530. I mean, yeah, but like, I'm not going to be consistent with catching the legend without a trap bobber. Like, if I had a trap bobber, I can realistically go for that. But the fact that I don't, like, as you saw, like, it's a hard fish when you don't have a trap bobber. You know. Yeah. Oh, well, first try. I almost want to continue catching fish after this. If I catch this. Because I need some food. I have to wait until 9 anyways to be able to sell these, so we got some time. Low key, if I get a chub, I should bait maker chubs. Actually, I probably won't be catching that many fish here, so I have to walk all the way down south. I could probably do one more fish. I mean, it's a 15% chance. Or I'm sorry, a 10% chance per cast. It's about, you get one attempt every like 10 casts on average. Carp row is actually massive. 100 energy right there. That's a salad. I think I went a little early. Oh well. I don't know. It should be fine. I have way more money than I thought I did. It's not noon though. We'll definitely need to go buy coffees and salads. I probably need to keep these fish to eat then. Actually, I should check what's more efficient to eat. Surely it's the iridium quality shads over bullheads. Or I'm sorry, over largemouths. Ideally, it's salads, but it's whatever. It's kind of hard to buy them right now. 90 or 300 divided by 98. 3 gold per energy from iridium quality largemouths versus 25 divided by 65. Bullheads are worse than largemouths. And then we have shads, which is 180 divided by 65. 2.7. Shads are the best. Okay. That's good enough. All right, we're gonna go pick up the axe or the pickaxe. Quickly. I'd rather buy salads and coffee first over espresso. And then I said 925, right? Okay, left it. Okay, well, that's fun. Alrighty, time for the second half of the day. I'm just gonna do it on 201. Probably do side to side instead. Definitely gonna have to go back and buy salads. I should have fished for just a little bit longer so I could actually not have to walk all the way back to buy salads. Okay, let's go buy coffees and salads because there's no way that I'm doing this normally. Time to reset. Unironically, there's a chance that I reset this day. Not the run, but the day. Doing this extra walk back sucks. I'd rather just catch a few extra fish. And you get a few extra fish, but it's mainly so I don't have to do this walk back and forth. So I trade a little bit of extra fishing time for this walk back and forth, which is technically more time efficient. I just want to see practically how much I can get, like, hoed. Because I should be able to plant around 2,000 parsnips in, like, if I start planting by, like, 7. Why not bombs? I'm mining level 1. Let me just whip out the cherry bomb super quickly. You know, funny enough, like, I'm looking at how fast I'm mowing here, and this literally might be a reset purely based off of how long it's going to take me to get these parsnips down, where kale is actually more reasonable to do. And then we just switch to Riverland Farm. And then we get back to fishing, because that's our favorite part of the run. probably have about 1,000 spots hoed by the end of the day. It would be, but I'm not gonna do that bullshit. I'm not gonna be that degenerate. I mean, you would do kale. But yeah. Oh, I gotta wait until the smooth speed buff wears out, don't I? Actually, you might be able to do it at +1 move speed pretty consistently. I don't have the books. Fine, I guess I don't have the books. I mean, I can get the money I need for the bus by killing monsters in the mines. Like, I'm not actually, like, too concerned about money. I'm more concerned about the fact that I still need to plant, or still need to hoe and plant 1,000 more parsnips. Yeah, it's probably a reset angle. Like a full reset, by the way, not just the day. I do have an extra rain day, so I could do it tomorrow, but... just too many parsnips. Yeah, I can do kale today, but that type. Yeah, I have 4 rain days. Or I'm sorry, I have this. This seed has 5 rain days. Yeah, technically speaking, so I could do it tomorrow. But I really, I'm on the 8th. I really need to be in the mines. I personally just think that switching to Riverlands Farm would be more entertaining with the fish smoker. Anyways,
Too Many Parsnips. This is my cover band name. It'd be a hard fucking album cover. Alright, well. I hope you guys enjoyed the last 3 days of content, because basically it's worthless. Time for another 4 days of fishing. I probably won't be nearly as picky about it though, so it won't matter too much. What happened? Ideas just didn't work out, so we're gonna switch things up to different ideas. All right, we're just gonna double check something super quick. All right, so that doesn't count. So 1, 2, 3. Wait, how many kale did we say it was? It was like 900. How many spots does this farm have? $400. Yeah, it should be fine. There's no way it's 400 of unavailable spots. Okay, so here's the thought process here. We are going to switch to the Riverland farm. The main reason we're switching to the Riverland farm is because you start with a fish smoker. This is incredibly busted. I will be starting with multiplayer cabins too, so I'm going to have more than one starting fish smoker. And also keep some farmland clear. So we're just gonna start the game with like 8 fish smokers. Just straight up. 8 fish smokers, balanced by the way, which will help with that. The other thing is we are going to be doing kale over parsnips because there's not enough farmable space. The main issue with kale is that you need 6 rain days, 7 rain days. Is it 6 rain days or 7? How do you get 8? You get a fish smoker for every multiplayer cabin on your farm, and you can steal them. So I'm going to load up a single player game that spawns in with 8 multiplayer cabins and steal them all. Or is this the nearby ones? I definitely don't need all 8. I just need the ones close by. I don't need 8. I could probably get away with like 3 or 4, and it's like totally fine. Don't like this cheating attempt. That's not cheating, but whatever. What does it say? Like, it's a part of the game. This isn't gonna be easy, but the fish smoker changes the game. Yeah, I mean, I can do it with one fish smoker. Do we really think starting with multiple fish smokers is cheating? I could probably do it with one fish smoker. It wouldn't even be that bad. No, it's not cheating. Don't get one guide. All right. No, it's not cheating. I know it's not cheating, but some people just don't like cheesy stuff like that. Cabins are meant to be multiplayer. It's not honorable. Well, no one cares but you, so oh well. May as well abuse things. So that said, like starting Minecraft speedrun with a bonus chest. Ignore them, your challenger rules too. True.
I don't even need all 8. Like literally I can just start with 2 2 cabins and just I just need like 2 or 3 and it just makes my life so much easier. All right, so because of that we need more rain. That said, all that said, I don't actually need more rain if we think about it, right? So what is the idea? If we kind of just do the same trajectory that we did last time, Monday, our day 1 is kind of just whatever. Day 2, fish. 3, fish. 4, fish. 5, fish. 6, fish. So we're fishing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Like that's just it. And then we do the we plant the kale on the 7th, right? It's the same order. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get level 10, plant the kale on the 7th. So with that said, we'll probably have so much extra money from the fish smoker, like we will be able to get into Skull Caverns fairly early. So we need 6 rain days and we need it to finish by the 16th. So we need 6 rain days in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 day period. We don't really even need that many rain days because, all right, so let's put it like this. We finish up kale on the 7th. The 8th we're in the mines, so the 8th we do half of the mines. The 9th we do the other half of the mines because we're getting down to floor 120. Because we have so much extra money, I should in theory be able to have the money to afford the bus stop already. Like that's just how much extra money the fish smoker is going to make me. So when so with all that, we'll be in Skull Caverns by the 10th. Okay, so if we're in Skull Caverns by the 10th, we're farming enemies for combat levels, specifically killing slimes on the 10th. Ideally, we can probably get level 10 in 2 days, so we'll be level 10 combat by the end of the 11th. That means on the 12th, 13th, or 14th, we can do a Skull Caverns run. Ideally, on the 12th or the 13th, we can do a Skull Caverns run. On that run, we'll look for 2 rain totems, minimum. 2 rain totems. Because then I can make it rain on the 14th and 15th, and then we can do the harvest on the 16th if necessary. It is just kale, so it's scything, so it shouldn't even be that bad. So I guess that means if I'm going to use rain totems on those 2 days, I need 4 rain days between the 7th and the 13th. Right? So I need 4 rain days between the 7th and the 13th. Or I just need 6 rain days between this day and this day, which is like whatever. I could also just get level 8 combat on the 10th and then immediately go to do a Skull Cavern run on the 11th, and then I have some extra days to brute force rain totems. If I have a rain day on the 14th or 15th and whatever. Because then I can make it rain on the 12th and then whichever day is not raining. Okay. No, I will not. If it's only 900 kale I need and there's 1500 spots and not even all the stumps matter, like this is not a farmable spot anyway, so destroying this stump doesn't matter. So it's like and this stump doesn't matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 times 4. Yeah, any hard to break stuff. And then it has to, like, be a thing. There's probably, like, another stump hiding back here. Or 2. So it's like, let's say there's 17, right? 17 times 4. I'm losing 68 spots. Yeah. I'm losing 68 spots. And we have 1,500 to work with, so it's nothing. It's actually just nothing. Yeah, okay. So that works out. Yeah, more than enough spots. Yeah, but you can just scythe the kill, so. Riverland farm. Riverland. Riverland. All right, so before we actually get into the run, for what, if you're curious what I'm doing in the background, before we can actually start our run, we need 4 rain days in the time frame that we're looking at. So I'm using the Stardew Valley predictor. We're going from here to here. We're just checking out the rain days, 7th, 11th. Not enough rain days, so this file does not work. Yeah, this file does not work. So we're just gonna make another file. And this is all I'm using the predictor for. While I can just easily use a seed to figure it out, like, I'm kind of just more showing that I'm using a random seed and the only thing you need is 4 rain days. And instead of having to reset literally hours, and I also forgot to increase the amount of starting cabins. I don't need that many. I'm just going to do 2 and have them nearby. Like, I'm just gonna yoink the 2 in the morning. I guess I can get them all at the start, so I should probably get more, but actually I wonder if I do 7 if it removes more of the large stumps in nearby areas, because I know they can remove stumps. And then we're using we're not using legacy RNG. So Riverland, make a new farm, pause the game, load up the new save with the new seed, check the weather. We have rain on the 6th, 10th, and 14th. Which would not be good enough. I can technically, if I can get into Skull Caverns by the 11th and get 3 rain totems, I can take a 3 rain day, as long as I get all the rain days before the 12th. Because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So this file does not work. Yes, they are. Well, I mean, like, obviously, like, they're consistent as long as you use the same layout thing. So it's like all 7 cabins will be in the same nearby spot if you keep the nearby thing going. Rain on the 5th, 12th, and 14th. Not good enough. I'm just going to check super quickly. They were 1.5, yeah. Actually, an absolute mess. See, it did remove one of the stumps. There's a... I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a stump right here. So this one removed a stump. Wow, it's not useful in this context. Low-key, there's also a debate that I shouldn't be... Wait, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta find the other cabins. Does that one remove a stump? Over there? No. I don't want this many cabins because I don't need this many fish smokers. So if it doesn't remove a useful stump, I don't want to do as many cabins because then it's removing extra weeds, which can be 1 gold in early game, which actually somewhat matters. Because it's the only thing I can do on day 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the last one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I don't need to do nearly as much. The last one's in the top right. I didn't notice it. We really only need... We really only need 3 entirely. Get 7. I don't need 7, so. I don't need that many fish smokers. Sure, I can overkill it, but. Only rain on the 9th. I just want to check if I select 2 that it's just 2 cabins, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Again, I'm just checking the save file to see if we get the 4 rain days we still need. And we have not gotten one with more than 3 rain days, so. Again, this could easily be seeded, so I don't have to go through this, but it's kind of more fun to show off how we used to do brute force seeding. And it really shows off the reason why Blades Predictor is a lot of just quality of life when it comes in terms of challenge runs, because it literally just saves us time rather than actually gives us information that we couldn't just learn by brute forcing stuff. Like the first day, once I actually get a day that or a file that has enough rain days, will take me like 2 hours to do because I'm just checking things where I could have literally done it in 5 seconds using the predictors. You know, that's the difference. So it's not telling me things that I wouldn't have been able to figure out. It's just telling me things that, or it's just telling me the things I would have been able to figure out in less time. Not me completely re-rolling that character even though it looked fine, just because I don't like the Princess Leia hairstyle. Man, I don't even need to get rain totems on this file. It'll be a late legend, though. We got rain on 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. But we don't have rain on 5, 6, 5, or I'm sorry, 6 or 7. Which should be fine if it's a late legend, though, because it's like you catch it, you smoke it, you sell it. Right? And I don't need to buy the bus stop until later. And I just need to get a rain totem on the 15th. You only need 6 rain days for hail, correct? Right? So I just need to get 1 rain totem or hand water it myself. We're not in multiplayer, though. But yes, in multiplayer, that is how it works. Just because I have multiplayer cabins doesn't mean it's multiplayer. Still single player. You can just start with cabins. Most people who do that just use them as decor. Yeah, the challenge, like, you just wouldn't be able to do fishing. Like, maybe if each person did their own, like, if you had 5 people and they did their own skill, you could get away with it, but that's it. Like, you would need 5 people and 1 person doing each skill. And even then, it would kind of be a hard start because you would have to find the money to be able to do things, but you have to be on the same page. I mean, you would basically all be fishing the first few days. Am I playing this? I like low-key want rain on the 6th or the 7th, though, for legend. Like, low-key. I do only need to get 1 rain totem for the 15th, though. It should be fine. I don't need the legend that early. Kind of just sucks that I might have to go a little bit out of my way for it, but I should be able to make it work. All right. Okay, with that, we actually have a save file that has good enough rain days. So now we're going to go through the painstaking process of checking stuff on day 1 here, and I'm just going to grab the fish smokers. No, I cannot pick up the parsnips in the other multiplayer cabins. I can steal the furniture, though. Alright, let's do a little bit of meandering. We got some things to check out. We don't need to check out bubbles just yet. We're gonna go look around to see forage. Hopefully forage is better than the previous run. The previous run had a single forage spawn on the entire map, and then 6 spring onions. So surely we can't get worse than that. Good start. Great start. 100 gold right there. Would have preferred leaks, but that's fine.
Garbage cans. Already really good forge. Why not do the screenshot thing? Because this game is stupid and screenshots take forever to load. So it's literally faster for me to just walk around. Doja Cola down there. We can use that tomorrow to get places faster. We did get bread last time, so we're down a little bit of energy comparatively, but Doja Cola is nice. No good garbage this time around, unfortunately. Only if those bubbles show up on day 3. Okay, I have a justification to actually reset now. And try to get rain on the 6th or 7th. And it's not crazy, it's pretty standard. I mean, we got like, we have 200 gold worth of horseradishes, but it's like I need energy on this first day here. Do 50 gold worth of horseradishes. Can I make it work? We might be able to make this work still. We got enough energy from dandelions. Yeah, I think if you include the dandelions that we just got, it's around the same energy. Let's go see what the dish is. I don't even need that much. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. We're fine, we're fine. 250 gold plus the 1 spring onion down there. Or 225, so we get like 237 energy from this. We'll get another 225 from salads. With my PC, it just doesn't load. It just sits in the thing, and I have to like open and close the menu like a billion times for it to load. Ice cream, not useful. It used to not be this way. It just happened during like the 1.6 update. Just does not work. Doesn't render. As long as I have enough energy to get, I think it's about 400 wood, because I'm definitely gonna need extra chests. So I need enough energy to get all the coal that I can from rocks on day 1, and then around
400 wood so I can repair the boat. I'm sorry, repair the bridge. Yeah, repair the bridge and make 2 chests. So 400 wood. Yeah, we'll need a chest for the farm, and we're definitely going to need a chest for fishing because the smoked fish is going to add extra inventory slots. Looks like it's plenty. The 2 salads kind of just does wonders. Now, the thing is I don't think we're gonna get as good as bubbles as we did last run. Our bubbles were kinda insane last run, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, too many parsnips. You could do it on the beach farm. Well, I mean, you could do it on the beach farm, you just have to do it differently. I just feel like the fish smokers is just too broken. I don't think we're gonna get to 400. I guess we can just get away with a chest for now, and then we're probably gonna have to like move the... no, I mean, I'm just gonna up stuff, aren't I? It's so much wood, bad. Because I'm missing... So I have like 63 energy from here. So like, let's say I get 10 pieces of coal, that's 20. So we'd have 40 energy, which is enough for 2 trees, which would only get me up to like 375 wood. So we'd still be missing 25 wood-ish. Still extra coal. So here's the thing, the last run I did, I had 52 coal and I didn't buy any of it. That's 52 coal from fishing alone. You don't really need to think about it. Yeah, we can sell 4 horseradishes for an extra 1, and that would get us there. That is true. Alright. Yeah, this would work. We can get 400. Is there anything else I need to check today? Check this of the day, check the trash cans. No, this day's just straightforward. Okay. The strat is basically just fish smokers instead. Oh wait, I know what I need to check still. Let me take the screenshot for you guys, and let's see how long it takes to load. Still not loaded. I loaded when I exited the title. Alright, now we got a screenshot. Let's break every single rock on the farm and then mark in a bright red which ones give pieces of coal, so I know which ones to break today. Get us a little head start on coal. Because these are seeded to the day. Or tied to the day. So no matter how many times I reset, whichever rock gave me a piece of coal today will always give me a piece of coal today. It was like 9-ish. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up getting less. Like I'm aware of that, but. $40 gold right there. We take that. No, parsnips produce enough XP, it's just the pure amount that you need is too much to do in the time frame that I was trying to do it in. Not bad, 7 little guys. It's spring 16th. Obviously. This probably doesn't have any, so I don't really care.
Unfortunately, we do have to break that rock. I'd like to be able to get through there. I broke the wrong one.
I'm gonna have to break some random rocks tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I break them today. I'd rather get some pathways a little bit more cleared. You guys just gotta understand, I'm not going to answer the question why did last run died, because since the time that I've reset, which has been 30 minutes ago, it's been asked 15 times. It's been asked literally every 2 minutes. It's not going to be answered by me every 2 minutes. The run didn't work out. So now we're changing strategies. It's as simple as that.
EU adds no thank you.
This is what I need to bring with me, because we gotta pick up everything else along the way. Okay.
Captain Fluffy, thing for the 35. Wait, can you get fish smokers for 100 G with cabins? Yeah, if I just paid 100 G, I can get another fish smoker with this farm layout. That is, in fact, how it works. But starting with the cabins means I just don't have to pay 100 G. So why would I? Yeah. I don't even think it's worth running all the way down here for this. That's how far out of the way it is. Is that even worth it? I don't feel like it is, but whatever. Energy, I guess. Oh, I have plenty of time on this day. I'm not worried about it much. Literally, all I have left to do after this is chop down the wood for the bridge repair, and then walk down and do the bridge repair. Like, I have plenty of time on this day. Oh, wow. This is gold quality. That's kind of crazy. Really good on energy then. Might be able to get 400. I care about one stone. The only thing slightly worrying is if I don't get a sea urchin spawn on the beach, the run's also just dead. That's kind of like one of those things. You already basically chopped down all the trees on the Riverland farm for the 400 wood day one, which is kind of funny. I didn't get the weeds behind Joja. I'll do that on the way out. Okay, we're 25 over. I should actually break stone so I don't have to do it on the 3rd. Get the 25 stone I need. Oh, I forgot I had these in the bus stop too. I mean, we just have plenty of time on this day. When you're not clay farming on day 1, it's kind of just the relaxed day. Oh, awesome. Saying that we got good forage, hopefully, oh, nice. We got the rare one out of the way, but we still need 3 coral. We need 3 coral by the 4th.
left. I don't need the pickaxe tomorrow. We're just gonna take that. We don't want a fish smoker or anything that we get tomorrow because the fish smoker is more valuable if we save it for the catfish. So we don't need the fish smoker tomorrow. Basically, we just drink the Joja Cola right at the start of the morning tomorrow and then run immediately to Willie's and just start fishing. There's literally nothing else I need. Which is kind of funny. Cool. How much money did we make? 800. That's actually pretty nice starting cash. More than our last run, day one. But we had so much extra forage. Alrighty, what's our daily luck? Oh, daily luck. Bad. Okay, unfortunate, but it is what it is. I gotta check. Stardew fish. How are the fish on the Riverland farm? Does it even show up? Is it just the same as the river? This part is... "70% of the time the player will catch a river fish, i.e. fish that are found in Pelican Town, and 30% chance of the time they'll catch a forest fish, i.e. fish that are found in Cindersap. Random bubble spots are enabled on this map, unlike other farms." So does that give me a higher chance of a catfish? Or is it like... Like how are those odds calculated? Because I just want catfish. And if I don't have to move, that's great. You know? Very... Okay. I mean, it's bubble dependent, but if I can stay on the farm, that's super nice. We'll have to check out for bubbles. That said, on this day, we're basically forced to be, here, so. Cool. I don't think we're gonna get nearly as good bubbles as we got last time, so we're actually gonna have to work a little bit for fish. 1 coral, really good start. 2 corals. All right, we just need 1 more coral spawn then. Really nice. Yeah, we kind of had crazy bubbles in our last run, didn't we? The fish smoker will make up for it, but it's like the bubbles in the previous run were absolutely crazy.
I mean, we only got the diamonds on day 2, but they were like extreme overkill. And you can consistently brute force a early diamond. No bubbles. Oh, we have all 3 urchins today. I didn't realize there was one hiding behind there. Or coral, not urchins. Okay, that's really nice for inventory. I'm probably just not gonna pick them up then and leave them for tomorrow. I hope I don't get fucking 3 different qualities that'll eat up my entire inventory. I think we're just gonna have to play this without bubbles shit. I basically have to be very consistent about perfect catches then. Like, I can't like get away with not getting a bunch of perfect catches because like I just have no bubbles. Oh, we got these guys at 11. I guess we'll see how long they stay because this is a walk and a half. Like, this is like the type of bubbles that I would only go for if they last like 4 hours. But then I would have to like pick up the coral, which I just can't justify. Yeah, I mean, you have to walk to the beach, so walking back to the farm sucks. And then on top of that, you want to buy the fiberglass fishing rod today. So you gotta stay near the beach. I could go up to the river if there's insane bubbles there, but you mostly get trashed from the river during daytime, or during a non-rainy day. I mean, you also have to walk down here in the first place to get your fishing rod, so it's not like I can start at the farm. I just can't justify 2-hour-long bubbles there. It's so far of a walk. Honestly, I'll be happy if I can get fishing level 2 by like 2 this run, where last run I got fishing level 2 by 10. That's how much of a difference bubbles will make. Like, if I get fishing level 2 by 2, I'll be happy. But then it's gonna be so hard to get fishing level 5 by the end of the day. I mean, but do I need fishing level 5? What am I selling to buy that's expensive? Oh, I guess I get decreased sell prices for the when I'm trying to buy the copper and iron. Yeah, I mean, you can just get iron from chests though. Well, this fishing experience is going to be much harder than last run. We got really easy mode last run with bubbles. Actually, fucking baby mode bubbles. Bad luck. I think we had Skull in the previous run, so it's technically better. Those are some okay bubbles. That's like an okay spot that can help. It'll last for at least an hour.
if they're gonna last for an hour, let me run up and go check out Goose. There, okay, well, there's a free trout soup there. That means there's trout soup being sold for less too, but I don't think it's worth walking up for it. That's actually really nice. I can get that on my way down, and then I can start at level 1 fishing, which would help a lot for perfect catches. That's actually kind of crazy. I just need to get level 2 fishing before these bubbles spawn. So I can go to Willie's and then go to those bubbles. That's kind of like the main, would be the main goal with these bubble spawns. Get level 2 fishing before these bubble spawns. Go to Willie's, buy the fiberglass fishing rod, and then kind of hang out here. And hopefully these just last the rest of the day. Yeah, but I wonder how like the 70-30 odds are rolled. Like it's just a 70% chance that it rolls river fish and then a 30% chance it rolls forest fish. I don't know. Nah, it's the same concept. It's just on beach farm and we're going to be doing kale instead of parsnips. Good bubbles. These bubbles will carry us. We just have to make sure we get level 2 fishing before they spawn, though. That's basically the main goal. I don't think that's how that works because you can get catfish from both areas. It's the same odds in both areas, so whether you roll the 70 or the 30%, you still have a chance for a catfish at the same odds as normal. The only difference is you'll get a mixture of chubs and smallmouths, so inventory is a little bit more annoying. But you're at the farm, so inventory is much easier. I also don't know how chaotic the bubbles seemed very chaotic on the farm though, so I don't know if they're different in some way. Yeah, so theoretically it should just be the same odds. Okay, so we have good evening bubbles. It's just the morning bubbles aren't there, and the morning bubbles are more important because they snowball. But I mean, as long as I can get the fiberglass fishing rod before the first big bubble spawns, we should be fine. The trout soup from the trash can is like actually a godsend. Yeah, definitely. I'll probably stay closer. I'll probably stay on the farm, but yes, we are on Riverland. I mean, if there's bubbles, I can't see them. And when it gets dark here, it's kind of hard to see the bubbles spawn. No, should be good enough. I didn't eat the trout soup. It would have made a difference. I don't know what my perfect rate's gonna have to be here. Realistically, I've already missed 2, so it should be a reset, but I guess we'll see how the rest of the day goes. I feel like if I, like, I don't know. I mean, we'll just play it its own, like, I just need to see how quickly I get XP. I've missed 2 perfects. I feel like, oh, and that's a perfect flounder. Oh, that's big. Well, I mean, I'm pseudo level 2, but I'm not real level 2. Coals. Always happy to get coal. Especially with fish smokers. There's a helicopter outside. Did I miss the ring? I'm distracted by the helicopter. Yeah. Oh. That sucks.
A lot of money for tomorrow. Oh man. Gonna clog up my inventory space today though. Should really be checking my fishing level. I definitely am not fishing level 2 yet, but damn, I missed this perfect because I clicked too much. Yeah, see, I'm already. So. Wow, I do not have the money yet. That's kind of crazy. Fishing level 2, but not enough money. Hey, chat. I mean, I just play the game vanilla, so it wouldn't necessarily be bad. It's just not something I care to do. I don't like playing the game with mods. Even if it is just quality of life. It's a skill to be able to know those things, to be fair. Yeah, but it's not enough for a lot of bait. I want one more fish. What's the point of buying fiberglass rod if you're just buying 2 bait? What time did those bubbles spawn? It was like 2-ish, right? Yep. It is. The only difference between the 4 rods is what you're allowed to put in, or what you are allowed to equip them. The only rod that is different is the training rod, which just has a bigger bar. Otherwise, it's the same as the bamboo. There's no difference between any of the fishing rods otherwise. Yeah. An advanced iridium rod, the one that you get from the master room, if you didn't put any bait in it, any bobbers in it, it is the exact same as a bamboo pole. There's 0 difference between it and a bamboo pole then. Well, yeah, the training rod is just a special case, to be fair. Yeah, training rod is like special. What I'm talking, like the 4 main: bamboo, fiberglass, iridium, and advanced iridium fishing rod, all are the same, barring the fact that some can equip tackles and some can equip bait. I'll look at diamond.
Do you think the game would be better if the fish were more locked behind rods?
No.
I enjoy the fact that you are able to test your skill with a lower fishing level and lower like equipment, and be able to just like brute force it and skill check your way through it. It opens up a lot of possibilities. I can say the fishing minigame could be better in terms of like the fishing minigame is vastly harder at the start compared to the end, which could be technically fixed. He tried to fix it with the training rod, but it's just not how it is. I'll be curious if he makes the changes that could be very useful in Haunted Chocolatier to the fishing minigame, or if he's just going to keep it the same. Yeah, you already teased it. I don't really care too much about the money from these fish. I mainly just need the XP, so if I have to leave a few fish behind today, I'm leaving a few fish behind today. It is what it is. That said, I do need more bait for tomorrow. No, I need more than that.
I have more money from iron than I do the diamond. I just need one more jelly. I almost don't want to fish at the bubbles that are gonna spawn down south purely because it's gonna, like, I basically only want gold and iridium quality in my inventory now. I mean, they should spawn in a high enough watered up there though, so I could probably look at the... May as well just drink the Joja Cola to get over here faster. Oh, that's too far. Interesting. Well, I can't drop stuff in this position. Getting gold quality from this, that's fine. Crazy menus right there to get that before it fell in. This is gonna be silver. We're just gonna have to drop it. We're probably just gonna have to drop it later. If I don't get a perfect catch, it's silver, which is really bad for my inventory. Well, I mean, I already have one silver, so. I really want to move back a little. Damn, I was trying to get both. Rip this herring though. Huh. So I just don't need money for iron this run? The issue is I'm gonna be getting iridium quality here soon. Like, low key, kind of down to drop the copper. Yeah, but I care more about space efficiency than money, so I'm eating the flounder, don't care. You know, I could have gone for the chest, but I'm running out of space, and the odds that it actually gives me something useful are kind of small. I also am a little concerned about fishing XP at this point, so. We need to get level 5 fishing before the end of the day or it's a reset. I think you have to be level 6 fishing to get iridium bands, so. This day's got the money. It's really just got to get fishing level 5, and it's gonna come down to the wire. There's definitely some optimizations that I could have made to fishing that would let me catch extra fish, but I saw the... Oh, we got level 5. Never mind, we're good. 2 hours left. It's 4 copper, so that's 300 gold. Anything in my inventory worth less than 300 gold? Surely, like, one of the low stacks of fish is worth less than 300 gold. Aw. Quality. How much do fire quartz sell for? $100, 200 gold. It's so sad. This is 200 gold. Well, you gotta look at the level 5 prices. Gold quality halibut, having 2 of them, they sell for 300 in total. So it's the same. The 2 gold quality halibut are the same. This is more, this is more. What's herring? Iridium quality herring. This is 150, so this is less. I'm sorry. It's like 168. This is 168. Herring's the same. So 168, 168. So drop that. Drop. But that's like assuming I don't get more. Nah, whatever, I don't care. As long as I only get herring at this point, as long as I perfect catch all of them, we should be fine here. No, that's not only artifacts. Minerals don't count. All right, we got fishing level 5. We got everything. This is just our inventory. Kind of crazy inventory, if you ask me. Diamond, 11 iron, 4 coal, or 4 copper, 8 coal, fire quartz. This fish is like fine. 3 jellies is like average, and then you have the other shenanigans. Pretty good. Good day. Worse luck, lovely. As much as I would like to fish on the farm of this day, I just realized that I do need to go and I need to not only go down to the beach to get the coral, I also need to buy the copper for the furnace. So we probably just have to fish in the river, even if our bubbles on the farm is not good.
I don't think I'm gonna do this day. This stream, I'm kind of just gonna walk around. Even though it's only been 3 hours, I'm actually hungry, so. The plans just didn't work out. The best way to put it. So we're restarting with Riverland for fish smoker shenanigans. Because it's like, again, I need... What? No. 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 I'm hoping these are all just like one quality, unlike last time. Okay, I just for this one then. Have enough bait for today, technically speaking. So we'll have the bait maker. So it's really just about bubbles. So we'll spend the morning fishing probably down here, or if there's bubbles in Cindersap, I'll do it in Cindersap. And then once a certain point hits, we need to go and buy 15 copper from Clint. And then we'll make the furnace, 15 copper, 4 iron, make the furnace, smelt the iron. The question is when am I doing pickaxe? The pickaxe kind of worked out, but I don't really need to do it to until a later date. But if I buy the ores now, I don't have to worry about doing it later. Which should be fine because I'm not gonna smoke any of the fish I just caught. I'm just gonna sell them. I'm only gonna smoke the catfish. So. Yeah. So I'll check for bubbles tomorrow or something. So basically, fish here. We gotta leave. Hit up, or when we're gonna go sell, hit up Willie's. Sell to Willie. Sell whatever fish we need to Willie. Get the coral, head back up. Buy the resources from Clint, and then probably head back to the farm. Probably head back to the farm. It really depends on where and what the bubbles are. That's kind of like the big thing, because I want to be at the bubbles. And it's, apparently the farm is like very chaotic for bubbles from what I've seen, so there should be some good bubbles there. The bigger question is would there be better bubbles over here somewhere? But we can like start fishing at the farm in the morning, because we don't need to go to Willie's until later. I just have to make my way over down to Willie's to pick everything up at some point and then do the upgrade stuff. I don't have to start in the river. I can start up here. There's good bubbles up here. There's good bubbles up here, right? I hear bubbles. They're somewhere. I don't hear them anymore. I'm just waiting until noon to see if anything worthwhile to buy from Goose. I swear it makes like a little like sound that you can hear globally. It's weird. Right next to me. I don't know what right next to me was by the point that you typed. But it doesn't matter. It's something I'll look into tomorrow. Bubbles. Yeah, it's annoying. Parsnip soup, not very useful. Alright, I mean, the day should be pretty straightforward. It's literally just catfish until Willie's is about to Clint's about to close, go sell everything to Willie, pick up the thing, walk all the way to Clint's, buy the stuff from Clint, and then run back to wherever the best source of bubbles is. Are the bubbles gone? I don't hear bubbles, so something I'll look into tomorrow. I'm not gonna play anymore today, though. We made much faster pace this time, mainly because I actually knew what I was trying to do, and I didn't have to like do a bunch of routing. But yeah, I'm gonna peace. I want to get food. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be continuing this. Hopefully we'll make good progress. We got a lot of catfishing. No, I'm not letting you outside, especially after you just growl at me. I know there's workers out there. I will give you love, but you're not going on the balcony. Anyways, I'm gonna peace. So I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys joining the stream. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening or rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.